enjoying times up here in the Midlands.
Well, Bielski hasn't shown anything special yet.
Fifth round, IBO welterweight title at stake of the 10 stone 7 or 147-pound division, run worldwide by Sugar Shane Mosley, WBC champion, IBF King Vernon Forrest, Andrew Sixhead Lewis, WBA, and the Puerto Rican Daniel Santos holds the WBO crown. This the IBO, and Jim has everything to Jawaid Khaliq. He's made the perfect start. He's had a look and he's boxed extremely well. Yeah, well, that's what we want here, on quantity. Just have a nice little look. Well, he's had that. He looks to be picking the pace up a little bit. I think his corner will be telling him he's got things under control. This fella's got nothing special. He hasn't shown anything special yet. So just put a bit more snap into your shots, get him under control. If anything, Bielski looks raw. He's only had 15 fights, but Khaliq's had just 17 at a higher level with those two tough 12-rounders. But Bielski last fight outpointed Glenn McLaren of Northern Ireland to win the vacant IBO Intercontinental title, whatever that is. But the quality of his opponent there, McLaren, well, he's not bad. Fighter from Lurgan, and he won pretty easily, 118, 111, 118, 110, and 117, 112 on the cards. So you'd have thought that he belongs in some sort of international class, but he's not done very much here, and blinking because of that cut inside the right eye.
Khaliq is good at working out ranges. You know, he just flips on the edge of punching range, and takes a little half step back when Bielski sets up an attack and makes him look a little bit clumsy. He's probably not as clumsy as he's looking here, but this is better from Bielski. He's having a go.
Big left hook started that off from Bielski, and that makes it a bit more interesting. Back Khaliq comes with that honey punch to the rib cage and working the uppercut. Bielski wants to tear up, but he's walked into a left hook, and Khaliq's got Bielski in a lot of trouble. He's down. I don't know whether he's going to make it. Suddenly, Jawaid Khaliq exploded with power, and Jacek Bielski's going to be counted out here. That's it. Jawaid Khaliq retains his IBO welterweight title in stunning fashion. 4 rounds of perfect boxing, followed by a tremendous volley of punches, and Jacek Bielski was counted out.
Well, I had just finished saying, Adam, that Khaliq was the type of fighter who seems to be doing enough to win. The harder his opponent tries, the more he steps up the pace, and that's exactly what happened after the first real attack from Bielski. It's really the first time he set anything up whatsoever. It woke this young fellow up, and he blasted back and got him out of there. Thank heavens for that, because the big danger for me was the fact that we were going to see 12 rounds of Khaliq just picking away, hanging on to a title without taking any chances. But this fellow made him take some chances and then dragged out a perfect finish from him.
It was suddenly when Bielski opened up with that left hook and went for growth, leaving himself open, and Khaliq with a left hook of his own, and the way he finished it was so impressive.
I mean, if we hadn't seen this, I've got to be honest, it would have been a disappointment, because Khaliq was far better than he was showing. He was just picking away, picking up the points, hanging on to his title. But this fellow was not difficult to hit. He was made to measure for Khaliq. So I'm glad that the little fellow woke him out of his snooze and brought this finish out, and that was perfect.
He was known as a dangerous puncher early in his career, Jawaid Khaliq. So many recent wins have been on points, but he shows that he can still hit. Scintillating combination of lefts and rights leaves Bielski in no condition to continue. Waved off by John Coyle, and Jawaid Khaliq reaffirms his position as possibly top of the domestic welterweights. A huge crowd favourite here, and the sky's the limit, really. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes and 28 seconds of the 5th round. On a count out, your winner, and still the
show your appreciation for our visitor and a very game challenger indeed from our Blanc, Jacek Bielski.
The Nottingham revival goes on, and as we've seen, they are absolutely in love with Jawaid Khaliq, but also Nicky Booth, and he's in action still ahead. British and Commonwealth bantamweight title defence for Nicky Booth tonight against Jim Betts. Still ahead. But let's enjoy this moment with Khaliq. And who knows, even bigger names might be on their way to Nottingham to fight him if he can keep up this progress at welterweight. Nicky Piper, what about that display?
Very, very impressive, as Jim said. He looks a very strong, solid fighter who I think can go that next level up to European and even possibly a world title shot, and looks good for the future.
We'll look again at the details. When we've heard from him, he's with Adam.
Jawaid Khaliq, congratulations. A scintillating explosion at the end there. Fantastic. 4 rounds of beautiful boxing and then a finish like that.
Yeah, I knew he was a counter puncher. I was going to take my time, just wait for his counters and counter him. I was a bit too relaxed at the beginning. As soon as I warmed up, well, as soon as I got hit, that was it. I didn't like that.
You like to take time at the beginning of fights just to have a good look at him, and he was unbeaten, so could be dangerous.
That's right, that was the reason. He was unbeaten, so I wanted to take my time. I didn't want to rush in there. It was my first defence. I wanted to make sure I get the belt and keep it back in Nottingham. And as soon as I sussed him out, that was it.
He hit you with that left hook and you hit him with one back.
Yeah, he caught with the left up. I was a bit complacent. I was not focused properly, I don't know. But as soon as I got hit, that was it. I had to hit him back, and I hit him too hard.
Well, let's have a look at that finish. Again, you can see it on the monitor here, Jawaid. One of the best this year, I think. One of the best this year, I think.
Yeah, he didn't hurt me. He just kind of clipped me around the side. I kind of went off balance, and it looked worse than what it was. But yeah, then I caught him with a couple of punches. I saw him hurt and just thought, that's it, I'm going for it. And it was the right hand that was supposed to be damaged. So beware, it's okay.
It's been quite a year for you and your fans up here. They love you, don't they?
They do, they're brilliant. The fans have just been brilliant. Nottingham's buzzing at the moment. We've got a couple of good champions, and we're just going to keep it going.
So the challenge to Sugar Shane Mosley?
That's still on, sir. I'm still waiting for a call. Sugar Shane, you know my number.
Let's bring Barry Hearn in here. That's dreamland, isn't it, that sort of match?
Well, I have to say that is dreamland, but, you know, funny things happen in boxing, you know, but what Jav showed tonight, that was a world-class finish against a boy that's been a fantastic amateur record. Let's put Bielski into context, undefeated his professional career, 8 weeks in the mountains in Poland getting ready for this, and, you know, these are tough guys, these Eastern Europeans. Jav, once he woke up, did the business in style. He's got a big future ahead of him.
And manager Tommy Gilmore, you must be delighted with him this year.
Absolutely. I think the way we've turned Jav's career around has been sensational. And Barry and I, we've produced a lot of champions, and I'm sure that he'll go on to be one of our best.
Bielski in 5 rounds. He went from cruising to being destructive like that, Barry. That's a sign of something, isn't
Absolutely. I watched him a couple of years ago fighting Takaloo, and Takaloo started off as a 4-rounder, and he got on top of Khaliq and he hurt him a few times. Suddenly the guy opened, he battered Takaloo, knocked him out, and it was a tremendous performance. He showed tonight again that if a fight is easy, he'll just coast along. Suddenly Bielski came out of his shell, very tight guard, caught him with a couple of left hooks, and he just opened up.
Was this a credible opponent tonight?
Without a doubt, this guy was unbeaten. Tough guy, former European amateur champion, tremendous amateur.